saying I had a dream, I tried to chase it, but I wasn't going nowhere. Running mad, I knew that maybe someday I would understand. Trying to change a tenner to 100 grand. Everyone's a kid that no one cares about. You just gotta keep screaming till they hear you out.
We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for me. Your whole life for something round the corner. You play the cards you've been dealt. You can't help how you brought up. Nothing seems to change. All these streets, they look the same. It doesn't matter how you're brought up. You're not the one to blame. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for me. Been brought up round these people. You've watched some of them grow. Some of them have moved on, and some of them are broke. Nothing seems to change. All these streets, they look the same. It doesn't matter how you're brought up. You're not the one to blame. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for me. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for.
Yeah, I'm delighted to be here. I think obviously when the interest came up, I was desperate to come. I feel like it's a great fit for myself, and I can't wait to get started. This season has been a good goal scoring one for me, and I feel like I'm ready to make the step up and help the team. I've worked under some great coaches under Barry Murphy, Lee Riley as assistant, and then this season with Robbie Stockdale and Jimmy Shannon. They've really helped me, being great coaches, and I've picked up loads of things, and I still think there's more to come, and that's why I've come here to work under the gaffer and try and improve as much as I can. I just love football really. I love watching it, love playing it, and anything I can pick up, I'm always keen to do that. Players that I've worked on the gaffer have improved, and they've gone on and they've done really well. Like Ellis Sims last season, he's played in a Premiership this season. So just things like that, yeah, it's things that you look at and when you're making a decision, you take it into account. I feel like I'm a bit of an all-rounder really. Like, I love working hard, pressing from the front, running in behind, linking play, challenging aerially, and obviously like to score goals too. I think as a striker you're always judged on your goals, and that's just the top and tail of it. But I think your performances as well need to be spot on, so you're helping the team. Best of luck. Thank you.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find
For a long time. Obviously he brought me up through as a young kid. He was my coach as a young kid, and he's now my manager. And obviously the faith he's shown in me to get it done. I definitely want to repay that, and I will repay that.
Yeah, not great news if I'm honest. They'll be out for quite a period of time. Yeah, it's a blow for us because they've been, mainstays in our team this season, both of them. It disrupted us a little bit last week, but it's something that we're used to, something we got on with and coped with well last year, and hopefully that'll be no different again this year.
Both confirmed as hamstrings?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So you have to be very careful with them types of injuries. I know both players will be, desperate to come back and contribute in the second half of the season, but we'll have to make sure that when they do and when they're ready, that they're 100% ready.
On the flip side, you've been able to bolster the numbers this week. If we can start with Jake Bailee, what is it about him that you felt can really add to this group?
Yeah, we've identified Jake for a while really and been looking at him. We think he's got some really good attributes that complement the strikers we've already got here at this football club. I think he's a player that's on the up. He's got his best years in front of him, and when we're looking at players that we want to bring here, we always pay a lot of attention into their characteristics as a person. And Jake's a young, hungry man who wants to improve and get better, and I think our supporters will appreciate what they say on the pitch. So really delighted that we've managed to do that deal. I think it's the right time for Jake and for us to bring him here, and I'm sure he'll be a good player for us to look forward to seeing on Bloomfield Road in the future.
Because Rochdale have had games called off because of the COVID situations recently and pitch issues, does that mean he needs a few weeks to bed in, or can he become eligible straight away this weekend to play against Barnsley?
No, he's not played for a while, but he's been training, so it's not like he's not been completely devoid of any action, and he's a naturally fit man, very good runner, good athlete, so he's been training this week and looks good in training, and I think he's obviously got a spring in his step, and he'll be eager to impress and to get going straight away.
And Owen Dale, the other one, coming back here now on a permanent basis. How big is that?
Yeah, it's really big, yeah. Again, Owen, I've known for a long time. He had a fantastic season at Crewe last year. He's had a great education and football development of his career there. And we want to, again, he's someone we've identified that we think in the future can be a really good player for this football club and to help us to improve and move forward as a club. And it's been a tricky period for Owen, and I think this move will help him to settle him down, and now he knows his future's settled, I'm sure we'll see the best of him.
Yeah, it's been a sort of like fragmented stop-start, hasn't it, for him, but that Reading game when he came off the bench shows the off-the-cuff creative player he can be.
Yeah, and he's shown in other games as well, in flashes and moments, what he's about. That Reading game does show you what he's capable of doing, and he came it was not easy when he joined us on deadline day. He had to have a period of time off the pitch, then a period of time training. He was frustrated about that, and then he's playing with new teammates, new way of playing. You've got to give signings time, patience, support, and I think now also that will just help Owen from a psychological point of view to know that his future is here with us, and we're delighted that he's here. We've had great support in bringing Jake and Owen here, and I think looking ahead, we're always looking to try and move forward as a football club. Where do we want to be next year? Where do we want to be in 3 years' time, 5 years' time? And how we're going to get there. And I'm sure both of these players will help us get there.
Yeah, nice. I mean, I wouldn't buy it personally, but it's okay. I'm good. Clean bill of health, so it always helps. I'm lovely. Well, we're only a week and a half, 2 weeks in, so it's not a lot new. Football's enjoyable, so the same old 2022 for me. Yeah, when he first got it, he told me that he got a dog and he named it after me. So it was nice. It's nice. That's about all I know about it. But yeah, it's nice to have something named after you. I'd love to see it. Yeah, it's a cute dog. Not as cute as mine, but it's quite nice. I am. To be honest, I don't really remember a lot of it, just because I watched it when I was young. So I know his face, and that's about it. No, who's Skippy? No, who's Skippy? I don't know. No, you guys have different cartoons here than me. Well, I mean, you've got one over me. I don't know who Skippy is. Yeah, look, the filming's a bit before my time, I think. Yeah, look, I can see how people enjoyed it, but unfortunately, times have moved on, and I can't see myself watching that. Well, one time I never really got close up, but I was in the sea and there was a shark, which was out of distance, but we have lifeguards and everyone, you can spot them quite early, and then the sirens went off and you just get yourself out. But that's probably the closest I've got to real danger. I know there's a lot of dangerous things, but you don't really see a lot of them in the city. No, because then like people, yeah, you might panic. If you're a panicker, you might panic, but it's quite calm. You trust the lifesavers. That's what they're paid to do. So. There's been a few. For me, it's probably Harry Kewell. Just in my generation, growing up, there was a few, to be honest, but he was the one that had a bit of flair, and obviously he was at times world class, which for Australian footballers is rare. So for me, it was him, Viduka, Tim Cahill, Mark Schwartz are all in the A category. What does that mean, like the outback bush or like just a forest or something? What do you mean? I think you're getting the wrong image of me. I think your image of Australians is someone who just like throws boomerangs around and like plays with kangaroos. So I am born in a city, like anything in England, it's quite similar. So I've been in the bush, yeah, the outback, but not like proper rural areas. Yeah, big year. Obviously, as a team, our targets are just to see how well we can do in the championship. You know, we've started well. We've had difficult periods, so for us, it's just showing what we're about and seeing where that takes us. Whether we survive relegation by a point or we make playoffs, you know, it's just about finding ourselves playing well and, you know, entertaining the fans, and then seeing where we end up at the end of the year. And then obviously on a personal level, there's a World Cup at the end of the year. So ideally, first of all, we have to qualify, and then ideally I'd love to go. You know, it's a childhood dream to play in the World Cup, so obviously this is one of the closest times I've ever been. So, you know, hopefully I can make that happen.
Yes, Bailee, mate, I want to say a quick video to say keep smashing the YouTube, mate. Keep going with it, keep sticking at it. Big love from your favourite Plymouth fan up the Argyle. Subscribe to Argyle Army, everyone, cheeky little plug. But yeah, keep it up, mate. Keep doing brilliant work on YouTube. And
change all these streets, they look the same. It doesn't matter how you're brought up, you're not the one to blame. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for me. You've been brought up around these people, you've watched some of them grow. Some of them have moved on, and some are broke. Nothing seems to change, all these streets, they look the same. It doesn't matter how you're brought up, you're not the one to blame. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for me. We've been living in a tangerine dream, but that's not enough for